Make sure straight.
There's a whole purse there. You should shoot that on here.
Lesson for today. Use deeper.
Yeah, that's always the best. When in doubt, smack him with the planet.
Did anyone get moved for the day? That's right. Cool. I appreciate you guys as always. Good work. Can't remember what week we're on. If this is 4 or 3. If it's 3, we'll do a little bit more on the back. If it's 4, we're moving on. Have to look at the calendar. It's 3. I appreciate you guys as always. Have a good weekend and a safe Halloween if you do go out. He put it on. I don't think it was one of the films. What were we listening to?
20 more times until they finally go to sleep.
You didn't accept my refuse to break. Dear John, I refuse to break it.
Happy favorite holiday in all the year.
That's why it's still. But I can see his. It's hard to shine your own head. I was the first one who's hitting that, so.
Tired.
Yesterday, doing 2 classes on Wednesday.
I'll take it out of you.
Oh my gosh, yesterday was brutal to get through work. Good morning.
Just watch that game. Not yet, no, it's good over here.
Thank you, you too. It's good to see you.
I think we should start that.
Excellent idea.
Shouldn't and I can't.
Sensation.
No, I have hair treatment. Just a trim. It's done. Because she made my hair red.
advantage. So, anytime you grab my knee, I'm breaking the center of the kick. Now you guys, you're gonna grab both my feet.
We're meant for each other.
Yes. Now,
Wow.
two things here. One, fast.
Just,
Okay.
they're like this big.
Yeah, that's the difference. Yeah, that's the
The
competition.
aggressive bar we're gonna do. So, you down?
That's more of a Yamaha. It's like a cold weather Yamaha.
Back. To the hooks. Flatten out.
All right.
And then choke them in the box. So, Rose grabbing the feet, sliding to the ground. I'm catching his wrist, coming to the back of his tricep, and I'm sliding my foot from his foot here to the opposite leg. Catching the opposite hip. Before I'm trying to send myself up over him, I'm going to face the same way. If I'm still here and I'm trying to climb up on top of him, he's just going to shove me over. I'm catching his hip, hooking his calf, and I'm turning the same directions. Now, I'm sending the leg over. Now, I'm catching the up. Now, we're getting here, and I'm flattening out. Like so. Then we polish his head further. Time. And again, this is not a position we want to stay in, under any fitting circumstances. We need to do something that gets us the frick out of this position. Whether it's popping his knees, put him down, or I'm dragging it back. That's a freaking horrendous position we do not want to be in. So, the calf, flipping his hip, facing the same direction as him, sending my leg over. Flattening him out, grabbing him by the ears, and yelling, "Giddy up!" Questions? Questions? That's it. 1, 2, 3.
I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't that. I don't know what I was expecting.
Ears or
Well, yeah, I'm just something here. That's just waiting.
So, generally speaking, there's no instance in which I want him to be on top. Even if I have his back, it's better to be for me to be on his back with him under me than on his back and on top. Exactly. Now, apply just a little bit of pressure in the diaphragm. And we see. And one quick note here. I have Merlin. And I'm a top position. I'm being be aggressive in this case. If I'm just throwing the ground and getting back up here, this isn't really the scenario in which we're going to actually go. So, I want to be sliding to the ground. And then before I can stand up, Merlin is the same side of the wrist to it, and here. Now I'm locked here. Even if I pull back, I'm going in, and now we're here. I need to play with my hands. Please. Good.
I knew right away. I knew right away, I was like, so like, oh, when mom was here, when mom was abandoned us?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, 'cause she says that thing, like.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's how we
No.
Alright. Back to go. 1, 2, 3.
You show me how to take that.
So, here. So, oh, yes, they do.
He's not just pulling, kind of.
So, I'm kicking basically towards my head, and I'm thinking about, like it's like I'm loading on an axe stick. So I'm coming back down, just sending it to the diaphragm or so it's your palm. So, always, I want us when we're working this, before we actually learn the new grip growing, I want us to break reps. So we can grip my, I'm gonna do it here. Setting it. Now that I've done that, I'm gonna go I ran. I was still bring your whole. So you as the aggressor, you just slam my feet on the ground. Yeah. Here. So two things. One. Here.
That's okay.
And I'm hooking. Just automatically. I can pop it. Pop it back. But so this drill we're doing, we're doing the same side.
Wrist.
Tricep. And
And I pull. Huh? Okay. No, I don't want to take me that way. Okay, I grab here and then take you
if you haven't been switching, switch. Excellent. There you grab your ears, yes, and everyone, when you're working back and forth, something about reps in? Beautiful. Oh, gosh. And we'll do our take down, another here again. I like rope, it's basically indestructible. It's all the things that can be broken on it have already been broken, and These have been like reinforced, so yeah.
Here's how accurate that statement is.
Alright, so again, we're still working, it's like I've been the past few weeks, we're working our takedowns off of an arm drag. It's because it's a go-to position from basically any style of confrontation. If we're here, I have my, like Merlin always talks about when he's dealing with irate members of the public, he has like a notebook here and he's like this. I want my hands here. I don't want my hands here. It's horrible on security. And even like my mom was friends with all the cops, because she's a nurse, even she might not be able to get me out of that one. So I want to be here. I want to give my lawyers, something to work with. Hands are here, at his chest. He goes to throw. We're immediately to the shoulder, bicep area. With the throw, I'm here. I'm hooking his bicep, tricep. Come to an arm. Shoulder to shoulder, ear to his back. Good? Again, we're here. Merlin has a problem with me. He's telling me all about his feelings. I'm validating his emotions. He's not feeling validating them enough. He goes through. We're here. Shoulder to shoulder, ear to his back. Now, if I'm going to switch, my hand is going to his far side hip, switching ears, other ears on the shoulder now, and I have hold of his bicep. And here's where we've been working our takedowns. The cougar drag or the Z sweep. Last week, it was Monday, we started working into a Russian tie. So his hip, his hand on his far side hip, is going to come and replace my hand on his bicep. This hand, now free, is going to his wrist. And we're in a Russian tie. My shoulder is on top of his shoulder. I'm giving him weight, making him hold me up. Now, what we did on Monday was a basic throw. We're here, I have my wrist grip. This bicep gripping hand is making a fist coming in under my wrist, and I'm driving this knife with my arm into the inside of his wrist. And it feels great. Right? Yes. It feels great. And what I was doing, we're here, knee to knee, stepping on his foot, moving by, pitching your hip, and we're in a ride. Today, I'm going to do something far more dramatic. So, I was here, telling me about his feelings, validating his feelings. He goes to put his feelings into physical form. Shoulder to shoulder, ear to his back. Hand comes to the hip, switching my ears. Go to a Russian tie, replace hand on the bicep, grab the wrist. Vikaye. Now, what I'm going to do, same position. I'm taking my fist, jamming it through here, but now I'm grabbing my own wrist. This makes it a little bit easier. It doesn't hurt him quite as much, but it gives me a better purchase. Basically, all three of our forearms here are lined up. And I'm hugging his elbow to my stomach. Now, and this is the most important part, I'm stepping even with his foot. And my front foot is going to go out behind both of us. I keep this grip. If I let go of the Merlin's going to be able to turn in. As long as I keep this grip, he can't bring his arm under him and he can't turn in. So I'm going to switch my hips. And now, driving up into it. Again, this, it looks a little weird watching, but it feels really cool when you do it. So, his feet are here and here. I'm even. Again, the elbow is into my stomach. And basically, I'm imagining there's like some sort of soccer ball right here. And I'm again, emotions, physical violence, shoulder to shoulder, ear to the back, hip, switch the ears, bicep, wrist. How many under here? 1, 2, 3. I'm telling you about my feelings. I feel it. Very nice.
Switch here.
Very nice.
Switch arm. Wrist. There.
Yeah, it's your hand is the same way.
Oh, that's what they're doing.
Yes, exactly what I said.
So?
Hug it up. I didn't tell myself. I just didn't. I want you to do it. Motion,
Switch.
Well, I don't know, like 6, 7.
Oh, wow. Which he goes for.
Well, you had the instinct to reach out and stop yourself and go into the ground.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Done, okay.
Good.
Here, here. Switch. Here. There. Tight.
Tight.
Okay.
Keep tight.
This was tight.
It's basically you're gluing yourself to me and then turning yourself.
And then pushing it down here. And then it's like,
Yep.
I didn't do it right. What did I do?
So,
I thought too hard.
you kick through and then you fell backwards instead of this way. So think about going to your shoulder.
Okay. From here. Hold on tight. Okay.
Yes.
So fun.
Same orientation. Yes. Yes, exactly. Hold that double. So I want you one thing. Over here. So again. Then I want you to be really tight. You're a little far out here. Now you can still work. It's just gonna be harder to control, especially when you make it. So I want you to be on here. You should be over your shoulder, weighing you down. Tight, your knee should almost be touching your knees. You should just have space to send this leg. As you come through, you should let it brush you through. Let's go. Tight, very nice. Yes! It's good. It's good.
All of them, let go of your hands in here, so
Anytime you're very good, I don't want to do I would like this. But see my heels. Here, and then wait.
To bring this hip in. Bring that forward. Right. Finish the rep you're on. You're bending. Oh, you're only been at wow.
If that's not in your wheelhouse, it needs to be. That was great.
Alright. On to the back. I like Merlin especially for demonstrating back things because I feel like all back control techniques should be demonstrated on a bigger guy. Just because when a professor demonstrates back control technique on a little guy, then everyone, it works perfectly. It's a little guy. And he's doing it in such a way that it is good for controlling a little guy. And then everyone watches that and goes to do the same thing on a big dude. It's a hell of a hand basket. Now, number one, for this underhook grip, I always want some kind of control. I want some kind of grip for this underhook. This is what's going to hug him into. Me personally, I always find when I'm rolling, I get into the back, the first thing that I'm able to get, because my hand is dealing with this right here, first thing I'm able to get is this knuckle line grip. For supreme control, what I find is great is handing this, after I get this knuckle line control, handing this off to the opposite hand, getting this cross grip, and now taking this figure 4 on my own wrist. Hugging him into my chest, bringing my hands up into his chin. Now, at all times when we're trying to hold on to someone's back, we want cross-body control. We want to control two opposite corners of his body. So, in this case, obviously I'm controlling his left shoulder. So I need to control his right hip. So, my methods of controlling his hips are my hooks. So I want them to be centered on his right hip. So as I fall here, I want my feet centered on his head. Here I can do, he's a smaller guy, I can put my cross there and stomp on it, just like the classic does. If he's Merlin, I'm going to be doing more of a kind of a patty cake in his leg here. Exactly. We know the techniques. We just don't know what the hell they're called.
Yeah.
No. But basically, I want my control, my center line on his far side hip. This is the position of control. From here, we can go to all sorts of things. I'm handing this off. I'm going for his lapel. If he doesn't fight it, fall off with a bow and arrow. If he does fight it, leaving this lapel open, I'm going for a zipper choke, back A. Notice how I just edge him to unconsciousness almost every time. Then let it off and go to the next choke. He does.
Why is it worn out?
Anyways. Where was I? Oh yes. So, our position of control. This is a beautiful base because I'm one hand off. I'm in absolute control. I don't think there's any back position that's more control than right here. There's one hand off away from the. Yes, exactly. The lighting, very nice. Anyways, for the position of control. Handing off to a knuckle line grip. Now, he does nothing. So much the better for me. Choke, bow and arrows, choke, whatever. If he does do something, he grabs my hand. We're into our straight jacket system. I already have one same side grip. He's just giving me another same side grip. It may appear that he's the one with the grip. It's the case. The grip is only yours if it gives you control. It's nothing. I'm going to shove my hand down. Good job. From here, the world and his carotid arteries are my oyster. If, for whatever reason, he lets go, and I can't get a strap, all right. Either if he goes ahead and grips on his own accord, okay. If he doesn't, I'm going to take my own crossbody grip. And when he goes to attack that, grabs it for me. Yeah. If he doesn't go and grab it for me, if he isn't that nice, then I'm going crossbody grips. If he attacks on the outside here, better. But I'm stripping these crossbody grips. And from here, I'm trapping his arm. His arm is getting trapped one way or the other. Unless he just doesn't do anything. He's getting like a bow and arrow choke. Anyways, so we're here, hanging off. He's gripping. Thank you. He grips, but decides to let go of the last second. Okay. Basically, anytime that his hand on my choking arm side grips, I'm choking it down. Anytime his hand on his choking arm side, on my choking arm side, grabs my other hand, switching off. Switching off, and then choking down. If he grabs nothing, I can just go straight to a choke, or if I just am really comfortable with the straight jacket and I really want to trap his arm, I'll grip it myself. We're here. Or from this position. Crossbody. And trap it. To work that, for a few minutes, then we'll go into some specific submissions from there. For now, do whatever choke you like. Once you're in this position, loop choke, smother, however you do it. It's the first time I've ever done that without him looking at my hand.
again. Okay. Okay. All right.
See, so there.
Triangle transition tourist. Like I said, last human being.
Yes. All the best. Yeah.
Everybody-
No one is known.
There's no pressure, just everybody watch.
I half a question say yes here.
Except if it goes up first.
Yeah.
Ready? Push it down.
So if it's difficult to strip it with your knee still over his shoulder, generally what you want to do is when it's got significantly larger, you know, let this leg drop over and tuck your heel in behind his back. There you go. This is not very good. Excellent. I like it. This is very good.
Respect, yeah.
Outstanding. Makes me so happy. Okay. My entire day. Alright. Just gonna go over one thing really quickly, so then we'll get to positional sparring. Or sharp taking. We have Merlin over here. True. Okay. Next one. Alright. So over here, my knuckle line grip. I take my control position. Now, for chokes, this is better than this. But from here, I have to do one step. Let's take this knuckle line to free my hand into the chokes. The reason I show this is that, as we see on Friday, this is number one, it's an excellent controlling position. Number two, this is the jumping off position for if he pops it, if he starts turning into me and popping his head out. Go straight to the arm. And I still have control. So if he drives up into me again, oh, welcome back. We missed you. And we're back in the system. So, today, I'm going to go just a little bit, is I'm here at knuckle line. However it happens, I grab his hand, he grabs my hand, we all grab each other's hands, trap it. Now, let's say, for whatever reason, I can't get my chokes, he's been difficult, his chin's down, whatever. You know what doesn't care if his chin is down? Is a triangle. You know what's significantly stronger than my arm? My leg. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to come back to this position of control. It's cross grip on the wrist, grip on my own wrist. Right here. My leg is going to come up onto his shoulder. Previously, it was grabbing off the side, trapping his arm. It's going to come up onto his shoulder. My underhook hand comes to the ankle. And I close this. Otherwise, when I bring this up here, if I just leave it like this, you can raise my arm. So, from this position where I'm trapped, I'm bringing it up onto his shoulder, and I'm gripping with my hand. Immediately. With the underhook hand. Now, from here, I'm still gripping this arm. I'm slinging this up here, and I'm turning to the other side. You don't need to come to this side. Everything's happening. No, you don't. Everything's happening over here. My free foot comes to his hip, out a little bit, so away from you slightly, and now I'm just going to leisurely watch his head turn purple. At that point, it doesn't matter if my calf is down here on his carotid, if it's pressing up into his chin, if it's on top of his chin, pressing down. If it's really on his mustache, on his nose, it makes no freaking difference. He's going to attack eventually. So, 5 more times, yes. How was it? So, again, we're here. Knuckle line control. Stay still. So, however, I look at the top as well. Now, he's being stubborn, his chin strong, whatever. Back to my position of control. Opposite wrist, right behind wrist. Hug it. My trapping leg comes up to his ear. Grip with my underhook. I turn. Foot in his hip, slide up. Grip. Questions? Let's get 3 reps each on this. I'll do some position squat. 1, 2, 3.
Nope.
And I push it up.
Delightful.
And wrapping it up.
Yes. Very nice.
Flinging myself over. And I'm here. Fascinating.
Yes. Oh, yes, you can go for a wrist lock here. Very good. The optimal way to finish a time is wrist lock.
But if you go off the triangle, then it doesn't matter. Time to break out. You did notice that I popped out?
Yeah, you want that foot tucked in behind you.
Okay.
There you go. Now, you can also cover his mouth and nose if you like. Oh, yes, this is very.
You got that shoulder pulled over to your face.
Yes, yes! This kid's gonna be a genius.
Pick up your first.
Boom. And back. And then I'm going.
Good. Good. Position control. Yes. This leg. Good.
Shoulder. Go grab the ankle. Now. Oh, that's right.
You. Alright. Finish the rep
got a couple inches of muscle there. But I'll still get that on a lot of it.
The dog piece is 7 1/4.
Here, that's 7 3/4. No,
What's my next size? 7 1/4.
mine used to be in my phone.
What else? That's here.
I'm gonna sit out there. I got the that's you guys want.
Right.
You want to roll? I got a class of 9. You guys can get some training.
Finish that array. Get water, mouth guards. Yeah, positional spot. Again, positional sparring means you're in position. If you escape or get submitted, you go back to that position.
I'm gonna sit out so we can go. That's one of the last things you
Alright. Stand by to get some.
What's the position?
What position?
Back.
All
Back. The position is back.
all positions.
Alright, go.
Oh, sorry.
You ain't cheating, no trying, remember that? You never cheat. You try it.
It's just grab him by the chin, though. So, where you were there, grab your, use your.
Oh, why has he got my foot? This doesn't seem good.
See, there's a problem now.
There's a problem there. Oh,
Good. Only 35 seconds to go.
oh, I went to go there.
Yes, and then you get foot jumps.
And then he gets to shoot.
Then not there. I just realized there's no music. Yeah, music playing in the English class.
Yeah.
Alright, 30 seconds. Switch you guys back.
That's lovely.
Brandon, did you wrist lock your child? Did you wrist lock him?
What's that?
Did you wrist lock him?
The foot lock.
Why not?
What's locking? Yeah, I'm going to. You gonna take it back first, or? Put your two, get your seatbelt. Seatbelt. 3, 2, Human term, position, control, and then submission. You have to be in control. You have to
in position. Go down. If you try to get from the wrong position, it's not gonna work, bud.
Chester's down.
Yeah. I've had Merlin here in the past. Time a little bit here. So, rather than going into the new one that we're going to do today, let's review an old one. So, let's say Merlin has headlocked me, but I still have my hip under. I still have my base. Still have my posture. My hips are coming into the back of his, and they're staying forward. As long as his hips are forward of his shoulders, he can't drag me down. Drag me down, you like? There's no real. Keep his hips forward of his shoulders. My hand is coming to his chest. That way, if and when he decides he wants to punch me in the face, I'm here. I'm not reaching over here trying to grab his freaking hand as he punches me. I'm at his chest. His chest, and he goes to punch, I'm just sliding out his bicep. Nothing fancy. Slide down his forearm, and we're here. My behind arm, I'm gonna catch his, pin it to the side. If I can reach, I'm coming forward. Same side hand, same side hand, ducking under, or behind. Questions? Let's each get one rep of that, we'll bow out. hips in, hips in. Yes.
Yes.
Hips are good.
Keep pushing his hips forward.
Yes, there we go. Back out.
Give him a good kick in the seat.
Roll tight, Jack.
Little knee.
He's got capital shoulders.
I got these on
Let it up.
You did go in there.
Yeah, there we go. That's much nicer. Oh, this is stretch. Okay. Thank you guys for coming in. Excellent work. Trying to get a really good grasp of the progressive system, of the standing self-defense, progressive all the phases of progressive guard. We're gonna get a really good grip on that before Silvio comes back next time, because he said next time he comes back, he's gonna be expecting to be able to ask any student at random for a demonstration of some technique of the standing self-defense or progressive guard. He's expecting to see it. So we want to get a good grip on that while still working through our sportive grappling techniques and really sharpening those up. Coming in, let's get it. That's on. That's on.
This is my middle oldest.
Okay.
It's more of a fair.
I got numbers to everything you said. Dismiss. We're gonna say no time.
Kind of. So, saudade. Saudade is a feeling of missing something, of being apart from something. That's saudade. Salvação is like now we work hard. Like we're blowing together and we're
Is it eight? Yeah, I
yeah, it's still
Nice.
S-A-U-D-A, that is the C of the word. That A word. So,
It's fun watching.
the difference between
This one.
how means stick.
She's so small, she can't physically push me over into recovery position. So I come to, I'm still sitting there like this, and she's like trying to physically push me over.
You got me once. Expect all of the results from now on. All of the results.
Like respect, but you open the floodgates, sir. The die has been cast.
I was just playing before now, bitch.
The ram has touched the wall. Caesar has crossed the Rubicon. Do any of those make sense to you?
Yeah. I know what Caesar crossed the room.
Yeah.
Do you know what it meant?
What did it mean?
God.
What did it mean?
No. I'm gonna pull up, I gotta pull up fucking history and play the 4-hour Caesar YouTube movie.
So, when Caesar crossed the Rubicon, he was in open rebellion against Atticus.
So,
The Rubicon was
before the Roman Empire, there was the Roman Republic. The ruling of the Roman Republic was no army was allowed to be on the Roman side of the Rubicon River. When Caesar crossed the Rubicon, he crossed it with his army. Caesar said, I didn't bring my army. I crossed my army. All of my friends crossed with me. But in reality, he was invading the city.
I think you know
Yeah, and they started somewhere in the 253.
Okay, so you don't have to, this does not have to be
So,
like,
yeah, it's about 600, 700.
it doesn't have to be something you do every day.
That's a solid.
That's what he did. He took a pause, he tried to spell it,
So the committee voted on that for the open on the foundation of the Republic of Texas.
Yeah,
That was the big thing. I was like, don't have to be,
There's 30 years between the end of the road
He was getting the text from his kids.
Because the road and you can actually make a decent argument that the Roman armies are still and the Roman armies with the total is the chief. So that's no longer an example of.
Because here, like, if you're in the top of the road,
Eastern Roman, and that's.
everybody's having fun, and it's not dad telling them the same thing. Honestly. I don't go to his class, I dropped him off, it's great.
And Texas Foundation.
what's his name?
He's really good.
So there was a legitimate historical scenario. What the title of Roman samurai and ninja going on.
My favorite was
Abraham Lincoln put us in the facts to tear it down.
to request a samurai warrior
Yes,
be sent by steamship to help him.
yes, we had facts. We had the facts line before we had the.
But she's passionate about it.
He doesn't understand what a fax line is or a telephone.
Or a telegraph.
I know what it's
Who would miss it?
Oh, yeah, my class is big.
They did all.
And they're in that, and like 6 or 7, all the kids.
Yes.
So you jumped over some bitch.
Don't take these next week.
Let's do some tech plan squirrel shoots. I'm not allowed to do this. I go, it's not allowed to competition. It's not fun. This is so stupid. Upstairs. No, you do this. I don't know. Play around. That's right. I tell some people like, I gotta control you. I was like, why are you desperate for me? That's like, let's have fun. I go, good. You're stronger than me. Good. Well, I'll show you what we did this week or this month. From half guard. Do you ever play half guard?
I've been out for a year and a half.
Yeah. Let me take this back.
I am in game, we're working on it.
So let's just go with some basic half guard because of no heat. So the difference between D and no heat, I prefer no heat because that's where I started, but I only heat because I want to make my part pro. So when we think of with the D because of hand friction, I'll hold that right against my hand. But I get to half guard usually because I'm doing this or you're pushing out. When you try to put, say that my hand, I get to hear what I'm doing. Keep my knee, go a little bit.
Outside the body.
Sometimes we're going to get a big practitioner like you don't actually go like that. You'll start to control like this. This hand here on the side. Or just with the elbow. So now you're putting your weight on this. You put your weight on this part of your body.
Yeah.
Keep it. We're going to put this in that. Now you're going to. You know something you can make a little So that's the basic position for half guard.
Let's get the weight in here and then up on my toes.
Yeah, but at the moment we're doing these kind of things, we're heavy on our knees, and we're trying to pass. And now I'm holding my weight up to pass on my knees and not as mobile. As if I go, carry my weight, let me get stable. And
It's so much more able to move and not anchored.
yeah, so what I like is position. I have to open up my guard to start moving. You're pinning my hips perfectly. If you can keep one hand on my hip, let's do this one here for now. And I want you to put this one like floating here. It's almost where my ass can be.
Okay.
Now, can't sit up.
Oh, yeah. That was actually, yes.
Little offset.
I would, in gi, I would always do this.
Yes. So now you see, as you start changing your weight here, get this elbow back and put your, on the lowest knee, put your hand right on the side of my, right there. So now I have to go to half guard.
Okay.
Everybody wants to posture up, but see how you're acting. I want you to shift your weight forward and now down your toes. Now you can start moving. And because you're taller than me, you can even sprawl your feet out to your
Way
toes.
out there.
And my little toes can.
Reach out there.
I'm trying to get the profile right. So
Right.
I'm reaching. Now I compromise my weight. You can also just sit on my knees. You can squat on my knees and I'm carrying your weight. My hate when people
George remembers very much.
Here.
What minutes are you putting these notes? Maybe
Look at this first.
So I'm gonna react to this. I'm gonna inside my hand. Boom.
There. Now I'm up here.
So we're exaggerating. Let's go back to the still position. You have to just draw your head. Draw your back.
Oh! That is lovely.
You can do one of two things. Sprawl, then tripod. Tripod meaning raising your butt.
Uh-huh.
Wait. You're not hurting me.
Sprawl, then.
So you're shifting away from your bottom half.
Uh-huh. Up into here and
But
just
not on that. But not on that.
on you.
On me.
So it controls you. That is lovely.
These are real fundamentals of just me trying to control you.
Uh-huh.
And I have to open to move. Beautiful.
Okay.
Now, depending on what I do,
Uh-huh.
what do you feel? I'm trying to pull you in.
Yes. So I'm gonna do this.
I don't like that. Like this.
This.
You can do that. I'm gonna regard it. And they just give me space. But when I
That
exaggerate,
is so awesome.
when I exaggerate those movements, you're gonna be more fluid when you tripod up. I want you to think tripod and move.
Tripod and move. Yes.
Or
I try. I am very bad at it. Do a thing, stop and think.
no, that's fine.
But my game has always been, like at the time I quit, I seldom got subs. But I could be such a pain in the butt. Because I always just was looking for leverage. Leverage is so fun. Because it will either stop control or gain control. And oh, it's the magic sauce.
It is in.
See the guy? Thank you.
So I think with the analogy, I don't know, I usually use it for shooting. Whatever, if you play any other sports or anything like that. Yeah. So think of, and this is the fundamentals that we talk about. I've been telling my son, if we chase submissions, we're not going to really be successful. So we have the right position, we have
Position
establish
control.
and then there's a submission. So what I teach in for shooting is we also have to have a good base, a good stable base, a good position. I have to have target acquisition. I have to get my sights out. The last thing I do is squeeze that trigger. There's all these steps.
This foundation that has to happen first.
Kind of like setting up and prepping the IV,
Uh-huh.
right?
Uh-huh.
The last thing you do is jab.
Just stick it in there. I've got my things in a certain row for 30 years.
Everything, there's a process to it.
Uh-huh.
So another thing is, and I was going to use that analogy, but I think I could use the shooting analogy for anybody. Anything is. But then the funny thing about jiu-jitsu is that people don't understand that it's kind of like shooting through what we call clearing rooms and active shooters. We always want to run through the room and make sure there's no bad guys. But what happens with people doing jiu-jitsu sports or life is they'll rush through and not actually assess the
Each
in the right amount of time for processing. So this is like walking down the potato chip aisle and reading the labels of each potato chip. You want to move tactically and efficiently, but not so fast that you're not able to identify every corner. So then eventually it becomes like you're riding a bicycle, mountain biking, river rafting, whatever. So you're doing something fluid, mountain, snowboarding, skiing, riding a bike.
Feeling the spaces.
Yeah.
Feeling all the
So,
curves.
so it is very fluid because I can do all the right steps and still screw it up because I have the dynamic of a partner, or the dynamic of it. Like when I do everything against Tony, it doesn't work because he's moving, right? I do everything with Merlin, some of it works. Brendan, we have different things. He stuffs my game, he knows my game. And then with Sarah, I'm like, okay, well, you're gonna slow down? Boom, and then I move.
You just let it go and
Are you
catch the
done?
spot.
Are you done? Are you done? No, but that's fine because that's where she's at her game. She's been playful as a purple belt. So with you as a blue belt that's returning and like feeling rusty, is we're just going to be methodical. Am I good? Am I good? Am I safe? Can I move to a safer position or a more advantageous position? That's
Yes.
all we're doing.
I love it.
And you're going to lose a lot until you know.
Yep.
So
That was the most, always the most promising game is when I would just go in and play in the sense that I would just try things with no clue and just squashed repeatedly, but like, oh, that didn't work. Okay, so let's try this angle. And yes, exposure.
If you're up for it, let's try you doing bottom half guard and you feel me doing that. And we'll work on, progressively working on your half guard.
Okay.
Sounds good. So half guard, and this is just for repetition.
Yes.
The right side. Half guard meaning my legs are interwoven to your legs. Halfway in, halfway out. So this is a traditional like rock. We're gonna do the leash shield. I just want you to feel this. So if you're doing this, you're horizontal, you're almost parallel to your legs. What I want you to think of is this is hamstring prone, this is coming up your back. And strong.
Okay.
You're almost contracting your hamstring and contracting this things. You're just making a connection.
Okay.
Making this connection. Make a nice little boot you're flipping when your toes point to your knee. And you can either bring this up across my body, or you can, because you have great long legs, I want you to put your feet on here.
Okay.
Creating this little anchor here. Now you're kind of pulling in and pushing the seat.
And if I just, yeah, okay.
And you're keeping your head out of reach or your head's going to be tucked in my head.
Okay.
So that if I
So it's
fall,
either out or all the way
all the way, so
forward.
that if I'm falling, I'm falling on
And hitting me.
This is what we're trying to do.
Okay.
This is what I'm showing you the bottom.
Right.
So this is this. Fucking nuisance.
That's lovely.
Yeah, and you're right out of reach. You can't control your head. You can't get under this. I want to control your head, but I can't. So what I need to do is, the little secret that people never told me, this little part of my knee is faster. As long as your knees in front of me.
Knee pads, knee pads, I talk about that all the time. Getting a joint pass, getting a joint.
So if I'm here,
Oh, that was already fascinating.
yeah. Or I can do this. You're going to try to position, preventing you from getting your head. So just your hand fight. I'm trying to squat. So you're feeling this collapse. I want you to trap this arm and what you like.
Oh, lovely. Very nice. Oh, I should just like keep going.
Right. But you're seeing it because of the top position of what I'm fighting for, to pin your knees, to pin your hips, to then put my upper body.
Your momentum,
Yeah.
and then
Turn it.
Because the reason why you do a little chicken wing on my elbow is so that I don't post out.
Yes.
Because the moment you post out, I'm going to open up my legs like a little starfish and I'm going to sit on top. But
But if I can take that table leg out,
yeah.
then I've got that.
So your ankle connection, because you have longer legs than I do, was able to allow you to do like a crowbar. And because your hamstring from this one, this little position is all you need to do. Roll
As
your
soon as
hips.
I track this arm,
Roll
I
your hips.
just roll.
You're not trying to lift me. You're essentially rolling my hip over your hips.
Because I have it locked here,
Yeah.
and then when I take the leg out, all I have to do is roll over.
Absolutely. So I'm playing this game where I do this from the bottom. It's not that I'm not strong.
No.
You're good and strong. So we're trying to use less strength so that when we get tired, the technique is what's
Carries
winning.
through.
The strength's in the knee. That's what I try to tell you.
So if you don't use your strength up front, save it for when the technique needs a little shot.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
So this is what I call it fix your games. I started at 46, I'm 55. I had to learn. I'm not going to be able to do that. I'm majority of the coach is saying I'm not really flexible, but I'm going to try this. I have to do these little things. So I had to break these little things down, and I started coming here, and Tanner's teaching me what I can do. I knew I didn't invent it, but I'm glad someone's teaching me.
Yeah.
So with these little breakdowns for you, the way you learn is going to be different at our exam.
No, 100% no.
So assessing information from your son.
Yes, the way they soak it in is just, one of my biggest frustrations, like multiple times through this, has been like how long it takes my brain to actually get it. And like I said, the most progress I ever make is when I'm able to like train more often, right?
Yeah.
And when I've been out for a while, I'm always like, okay, once a week is where you start.
Yeah.
But then progress happens more often. But kids, they just like soak it in.
So this is my home gym, but I always reference my old gym, which was Temp Planet, which was an Okie. They were known to be stoners, and like surfers, and break dancers. And I was military. And we do have military. We have all kinds of different people that come in. it's very choreographed, and it's like, we're gonna do these 3 steps. So right now, I'm just showing you the fundamentals of jiu-jitsu, but then we'll start doing flows where like, I'm gonna get the pass, and then you're gonna get the pass. And we're just gonna keep drilling it until it becomes part of the game. Yeah. So with this one, I want you to feel this little half guard thing from me. Because what I was suggesting you do is hamstring curl and you stomp your foot on your own ankle. But you see, I can't do this because I know I don't have enough of my knee on your
Up in here.
here. So even though I'm knee pinching, I'm not blocking your hip.
Yes, I can still move.
Right. So I have to adjust. And if you're shorter than any of your opponents, you might have to do this hamstring curl. And I'm not really pushing you. I'm just
But
connecting.
it's a lock.
I'm connecting.
Or a
It's a
frame.
counter. It's a counter right here. So even though you're pushing into me, if you push, you're pushing my hip. I'm using that to stand up. I'm trying not to go flat on my back. This is what you want. You want me flat on my back. So I'm trying to stand in this little position. And that's my hand fight. I don't want this. No, I don't want that. This is why I said, push my knee. Now I'm like worried about this. Yeah, you got my hip. So from here, I'm just automatically going to. I can't sweep because your hip is strong. No regard.
Okay.
This is our progressive guard for different positions.
Right?
But,
Okay.
but if I collapse this, I want you to feel the difference. In that sprawl position, and I let you carry this down, I can't do that.
Here.
I can just do a stage walk or whatever. Or, look back there. Walk in a counterclockwise position is my bad.
Oh my goodness. That's lovely.
So just knowing that you can go different places, and you can also just mount me and just sit on it.
Just come forward
If you want to, right?
Yeah.
But knowing that you have
Options.
that ability, and so I'm going to play this little game where I'm going to keep this, because I'm shorter, I sometimes have to hook this in your hip and go across your chest like a sash.
Right?
So that now you're dealing with that, I'm not letting you put your weight on it. I
Okay.
might have to play this. And I'm also shorter, sometimes I'll put my foot in the armpit, I can't do it because you're a little taller than me.
Right?
But I will do that with some people that are really tall.
Okay.
But I'm still trying to keep this hip engaged.
So that you have this block.
This is the counter level. I'm
Yeah.
letting you drive into this,
Okay.
right? So that's fine, and that's what I want you to do. I'm not, like I said, I'm not pushing you. I'm connected.
Yes.
Little dance. But I don't want to just, because if I'm listening to you stand, you just keep this right leg straight back.
Right? You can get it out.
If you get out.
Right.
I'm taking it, so
You're not having hard. You're just keeping a solid frame.
So everything you try to get, I'm saying, loosey goosey. This. So if I just don't hit you, go back to my knee. And I want you flat like that. Neutral. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now we'll just switch top one. You try to prevent me when you up there.
I'm doing right.
Either way, most people will pass to the right. And we want to practice both sides. So I want you to feel this from the side too. This works good for you. You can feel this connection. Let's do it incorrectly.
Okay.
This is incorrectly because now you can no longer push down.
Oh, yeah.
This does nothing for you. You're going to start feeling it as soon as you
As
go
soon as
off.
I do that, I feel that it just wants to go. Or that gives me a stop.
Yeah, so if you start feeling that you don't have this because you put it on, you can play with your different foot positions.
So push on that once. Yeah, that starts to slide then.
You see how this
That's just love it. I don't even have to work hard at it. Because there's no connection.
I'm going to try to pull it. This. Over here. Just want you to pull on my forearm.
Keep my head back.
You can find something that you're
Oh. Fascinating.
constantly kind of you can turn your shoulder on yourself. Just facing away. All I'm going to do is push on the shoulder.
Okay.
I want you to resist.
Because I throw my weight into it.
Yeah. So the way to get there from this position, this is how we're fighting this.
Tony used to always say, it's physics, Mom. It's just physics.
Right. My son hates it. I tell him that too. So the funny thing is, I tell these people because I haven't been in any classes. I don't know if Jason's coming in. It's not. Doesn't matter. I call this iron scroll.
Okay.
My knees and my shoulders and my elbows are here like a little iron scroll. The moment I'm compromised here, my musculoskeletal structure is compromised. So in any position I'm strong here. But the moment you start pushing the underhook and my head's going this way, the crossface, and my hips are going that way,
It takes the
everything's
strength out of it.
completely. So I'll tell these crunchy people from Stanford, you believe in chakras, you go after chakras.
Wind them up the road.
Right. But you can see that from this position without hurting. I'm strong. But
As soon as you start breaking those angles.
right. I can be in that position. And remember that I still here, I'm strong. I'm here, I'm trying to keep in a strong position.
I remember Tanner talking about maybe just training your head and what it does to the core.
So the way I tell people, you see weightlifters and they deadlift and they just pick something straight up. They never turn their head.
It's always straight in a line. Lock, 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 and join this together.
So with this concept of being in this half guard position where we're not really at an optimal position, but we're still trying to be defensive, here I'm actively keeping my tools in front of me, my weapons, my feet, my knees, my hands and elbows. I'm not hands. But I'm not powerful here because all that's preventing me from going backwards is my resistance on my shoulder. And the moment I'm here flat, my knees are that way, my shoulders are that way. So what I'm going to do is, I tell people, get up to your elbow. That's what everybody does. I want you to crunch.
And then push it.
So it's, you know the anatomy, whereas there isn't that much muscle doing this. This is a lot of strength muscle. Like,
Well, it's the same as when we get somebody pushing up out of bed when they did that in bed pushing on.
so just take that elbow and push.
Sure. Because there's no strength out here.
But it's
So much
counterintuitive.
sense.
Everybody gets up.
Yes. You want to push up here and push up.
And the beautiful thing about this is you can still frame with the top arm while you crunch. And you can go.
And it brings everything here in tight too.
If you're strong enough with that forearm frame, you can do a technical get.
Oh. Fun.
And that's fine. If you're struggling to get up without a partner because you don't have the resistance, I'm just going to resist on your hand. I'm not going to actually do my body. I'm just going to resist on your form.
Okay. Oh yeah. Because it's something to push.
Because there's a resistance, right?
That's where I want to put my hand.
Yeah, and I get it, but it's counterintuitive. So when I'm coming here, and you're going to try to push the shoulder up, you're already passing my hair. I just want you to put both your hands on my top shoulder.
Okay. That puts that frame in there.
So this is what I want you to think of. You're finding side control. You're finding half guard. Get to that elbow.
Okay, then you're up to the elbow.
With the frame.
Okay.
Don't let me get you. This is what you don't. A lot of guys, people, practitioners, will let you keep this leg deadlocked when they start holding your head. You've got nothing here.
Okay.
You got to fight this. So I want you to pummel inside with your right hand, get inside my thigh, so create space.
Space.
And now you need to get this knee in front of my thigh. So this is, there you go. Now fight from here with this frame.
Okay.
So it's those little progressive things.
It's little steps.
Yeah. Don't let me get the head, but I got the head for the head. Fight for inside position. Fight for the knee position. It might be hand, then knee, knee, then hand. But don't want to control your head.
Okay.
So if I'm controlling your head, you can kind of get a knee in front of me, and then you kind of, go out of
That gives
sequence.
some leverage.
Yeah. But now what you're doing great right now is you're keeping that spine, that tail going to your head, postured up. I can't control you. So I'm going to try to let you carry my weight and sprawl over your knees.
Okay. Okay. Do that again.
Yeah. And what I was doing was driving my weight towards you. So here, you have
Here.
this push, pull. So instead of commuting completely, I got it going through.
Oh! Yeah, no. I was laughing because that's amazing.
I'm just getting that knee.
Pass. And then I need to go like this, and I'm giving you the pass.
Or if you want to pass your step, this is what we're going to work on, mat side and then mat side.
I'm not just sitting there happy.
Because this is a thing we learned with a couple of people that just, they go, oh, I'm in close guard. Here's where I can rest and catch my breath, and then I can start from here. No, from close guard, I want to sweep or submit. Top person, pass this. break the guard past the guard. This is why in points, it's an advantage to be in the closed guard for IBJJF rules.
Okay.
But in wrestling or fighting, it's a disadvantage. If you go to the American Grappling Federation, which is another jiu-jitsu tournament, it's
A
a
disadvantage to
It's a
remain there.
The person in the closed guard gets an advantage.
Okay.
And the person that pulls guard at that competition gets a point deduction.
Okay.
So they want to wrestle, they want people
They want
to
to,
wrestle.
the rules are always to encourage one movement or another.
So like in closed guard, we're in a fight in the street. You can punch me, you can hit me. Right? But for me, I'm losing a fight or wrestling because you're on top. AGF rules. IBJJF, if we do this for 5 minutes, I have a 51% advantage because I controlled you. That's
Because
all
I
it is.
didn't get out. They consider that the control. Okay.
I'm controlling, and you have to break my guard, to pass my guard, to get something. For me, I just have to either sweep or submit. I either shoot a triangle and an arm bar, or I sweep you.
Okay.
I'm ready to attack. You have 2 steps to get to an advantage. So this is the only thing that we're thinking. We're not selling it.
We're always moving. Stay out.
I can
Get
sell
out.
here.
Right.
So, as I'm passing, you're not getting ready to fight side control. Then, I'm not passing my hands. So, get me back. Tanner has, he doesn't before and passing. We start from here, my hands are on your knees, ready to go, and I pass. That's the game plan. We don't start from side control. We start from, I'm going to pass, they're not letting me get side control. This is what I want you to do.
I'm going to stop you guys. Get the frame in front of you.
Yeah, and if I don't actively engage my hips in your knees, I want you to wrestle up.
Okay.
It's a fight. There you go. Beautiful.
Fascinating.
So we're not just sitting there going, okay, I know it's from side control.
So I'm just going to hold here.
Yeah, we all do that.
Yeah.
Because we're
We
still.
get tired.
So I'd rather think of someone trying to remember that let's wrestle one on top, or at least not have someone on the way. Because the advantage that we have from the top position is I can do no jujitsu, but as long as I'm effectively letting you carry my weight, your lungs are carrying my weight.
Yes.
You're having to just breathe.
Just breathing is hard. Yes. Okay.
So with these little half guard positions, we're thinking of knee position, inside hand, and then controlling my hips. So for you to pass me, with these little tricks that I'm telling you, I want you to think of where my hips are, where my knees are. Yeah. You can never put your hands on that. And you will put your hands on that to move. But right now, not like that.
Oh. Let's see there.
There we go. Can you do this hand in my face? Can you do this hand in my face? Yes. Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Because you're pinning me with your right hand.
That is down.
Yeah.
I got this side, so I can go ahead and move down here. Okay.
Another one that people will do, women are less likely to do, but someone, if you're here and I'm actively fighting here, put your head right here under my jaw.
Oh, that's lovely.
But I
That's part of that turning the head, and it weakens the whole.
So I want you to be strong with your neck on it, because I know you have good posture. The moment you tuck your chin, you're compromised. You go a little too far, you just want to make sure you're keeping your C5.
The neck is straight.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Here.
control my hands here. And I'm doing this really good job.
So, oh, there, instead of tucking.
And you don't have to hop. I just want you to kick it out. So, here was, get back on that active toe like you're doing, your head is on the chin, on my jaw. Right here, instead of hopping, just kick this straight back out. There you go. So you're still based on this
So
foot.
this one's still solid?
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's fine.
Don't give up 2 ways, if I can be ready, just give me one.
These are little things about this thing I roll. Like I've never seen anybody hop, but it's a hop. It makes sense. Until just kicking one leg out makes more sense. So,
Yeah,
this is a lot to process.
it is.
That's why I videotape it. Sometimes I'll send it to you.
Awesome, thank you.
But the biggest thing is just the fundamentals of getting through this half guard.
I should do that. I need to videotape.